There's something rather odd about the magic he used. And this is not usually how the story goes, you know. I'm sorry. Are you breaking the fourth wall there, Moonbeard? Greetings and salutations, everyone. Alms for Persia here. You can call me Alms. I'm a part-time content creator. I play games, I sing, I do voices, I make noises. I'm just a weird horse on the internet. And today, we are going to be beginning our playthrough of the Plucky Squire. Now, the Plucky Squire is an action-adventure platform game that came out in September of 2024. It was developed by a British studio called All Possible Futures and was published by... it was developed, pardon my words, it was developed by All Possible Futures and published by Devolver Digital. Now, I first noticed this game through their Steam trailer, and it seemed cute, and the trailer featured moments of switching from 2D animation to 3D animation, and that piqued my interest a little bit. I like games that try to play with how they present things or play with different art styles, but it just wasn't quite enough for me to immediately reach for my wallet. However, for this being All Possible Futures' debut title, it's been pretty decently received. Critics have generally rated it as very good, kind of averaging about a 7 to 9 score, really so. And the game has even garnered some award nominations, including Best Debut Indie Game and Best Family Game from the VGAs in 2024. I still personally have a slight concern that it may be a little too simplistic, but things are not always as they seem, and simple doesn't necessarily mean bad, really. So we are going to give this game a chance. If the story is neat and there's tricks to the gameplay, this might turn out to be quite good. So, to get in the mindset of being a knight, I have acquired my own sword and shield set. Okay. Now, it may look a little run down, but every knight has to start somewhere. But enough dawdling! We go forth to adventure! Now, this game does feature controller controls, and that's usually my preference. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, so you might see things switch about a little bit. There we go. It was time to begin an adventure. Sure, play. Now this here is just me doing a test run of everything, so we're gonna go for a completely new one here. Start new game. Adventure mode. If you're feeling plucky and you want a challenge, this mode is for you. Or story mode. A breezy way to play, relax, and enjoy the story of the Plucky Squire. Well, we're not gonna go we're not gonna make things that easy for ourselves. Let's just experience the full game as much as we can, so. Standard, streamlined, less dialogue and gameplay guidance, more dialogue and gameplay guidance. Now, slight concern here then for me, really, because one of the things that I did notice when I looked over some of the reviews is that part of the things against it is that it did get a little too wordy at times, and also a little bit too much help or constant hints of what you're supposed to be doing. And I get that sort of thing does kind of annoy me a little bit, but then again, this is considered as a family game, and I think it might be interesting just to see how much they actually are telling you. It's hey, you're supposed to be doing this thing. It's oh, you're supposed to do this. Oh, by the way, did you know you're supposed to do this? Oh, by the way, the exact same thing we just mentioned to you 5 minutes ago, you have to do this. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll keep things as standard as possible just to see how bad it actually gets. Let's go with the standard style then. Why are we going into Sam's room? This seems like an invasion of personal privacy. Could we not? Well, I mean, I guess we're here anyway.
Once upon a time, there was a plucky squire named Jot.
Hi, Jot.
Jot lived in the land of Mojo, a land of creativity.
Ooh.
Mojo was ruled by the gentle queen Chroma.
For being called... Oh!
He defended the land from the nefarious sorcerer, Humgrump.
Oh, that Humgrump. he needs to get an attitude
which
adjustment.
everyone very much appreciated.
Away!
Good lad. Well done. Cracking. Jot was also a writer and would transcribe his many adventures in book form.
Makes sense with him being called Jot.
These tales were avidly read by all the people of the land, who found them quite gripping. Jot awoke one fine morning
Not a broad morning.
and pluckily leapt from his bed. From afar, he could hear some rather exciting music.
Ooh.
He got dressed and went to investigate. Chapter 1. Some serious beeswax.
Ah! Okay. Okay, now we're free to move about. Okay. So music is definitely coming from Dispe. Just gonna move about for a bit, try to figure out some controllers before we actually get into anything. So, let's see, here we have a jump. Okay. Squares are our attack. Triangle does nothing. Circle gives us a roll. Okay. We cannot jump and slash. We can roll in midair. At least that's interesting. Okay. Let's see. These trees look very sad. Well, I mean, I could possibly understand why they're very sad. Is that Jot's deciding to use them as as training dummies, really? So. Oh, we can go back in our house, which, strangely, is that for being a hero of the land, we have very humble logics. The music was really booming. Kinda sick, too. Who do we have here? Hello?
This was the house of the good wizard Moonbeard, Jot's
Moonbeard?
close friend and mentor. Ah, Jot, my lad, he exclaimed. I'm on a roll here, traveling to new musical realms. Since you're here, lad, I have a small favor to ask.
Yes, Mr. Moonbeard.
Wax.
Wax?
I need more wax, lad. To press more records, you know.
Yeah, because he's laying down some sick fire.
Would you go to Honey Peak and get some wax from Benny B?
Bendy Bee?
Pip here will accompany you.
Hello, Pip. You look adorable. Very well. A mini quest. Ooh-ah! You take care of the goblins, and I'll have the wax back here for ya. Oh yeah, there'll be goblins. No sweat for you, though, right, Jot? Sure, I suppose so. It seems also Moonbeard is an avid gardener as well, because, gosh dang, look at the size of this carrot. It seems like something that you'd get in, prize fairs, really. I wonder, if I step on the hoe, will I hurt myself? Disappointing. Oh well. Would have been fun. Would have been pretty funny. Anyway, come on, little Pip Mouse. The entrance to the woods beckoned. Let's see. We can read? Well, that's certainly helpful for a writer to be able to read. Those aren't words. That's just a pictogram. Anyway, we can swing things. So we can swing our sword with the square button. And we have light bulbs? Okay. I guess maybe the idea is that they're the currency and, it's a land of creativity, so therefore ideas are, worth their weight in gold, I guess. Ah, butterflies! Okay, goblins ambled ahead. We can roll as well, just like we figured out ourselves. They're destroying the trees! How dare you! Evil goblins! Whoa, okay. Alright, I guess goblins explode. Makes sense because they kind of look like bombs. Simple enough. Let's see. This to Tome Tower. So that's not where we need to go, I suppose. Anything from the trees? Nope. Ah! Okay, there we go. Much like any other sort of adventure game, we can cut the grass, and, menial labor will yield us money. Let's see. The gate swung open for the Plucky Squire. Thank you, gate. Seems to be a very friendly gate if they opened easily for Jot. I'm just making sure we clean house every time we go. Never know, we don't know how much money we might need. Or how many ideas we might need.
Honey Peak.
That doesn't look like honey. Things seem to be colored like honey. That was inkwood down there below us. Okie doke. Ah. Press X to jump. The Plucky Squire leapt nimbly onwards. Now this is indeed reminding me of, let's see, another Zelda game is that... Sorry. Oh dear. Dear good me. I'm blanking. Okay, yes, I remember now. Okay, Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is that the first Game Boy Link game, which went from, top-down traditional Link gameplay.
Now this is really quite precarious.
Possibly. But then again, we're expert platformers. But yes. Instead, it would switch from top-down to basically 2D positioned camera views like this. And off he leapt. That likely collapses. Yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, I was just I'm checking to see if we actually can strike down in this form, really, or at least in this camera angle, but nope, still the same. Very well. Oh no, more goblins! Gabomblins! A gomboblin! Whoop! That was close. Disappear! Ah. What's that? Is that a honey badger? Ah, at the top of Honey Peak! The view is incredible! Now that right there is a massive owl! That's Tome Tower, that is! We hear a lot of munching and crunching and gulping. Oh no! Oh! It's a honey badger! Eating Betty Bean's honey! Be on your toes, John! A hungry honey badger can be really creaky! Well, I guess we have no choice. Hey! Honey badger! Oh heck! Here we go! Very well. Whoa!
The honey badger seemed rather annoyed.
Circle dodge! Circle dodge!
Jot
What
prepared
the?
for a dust-up.
Okay. Oh, wait, okay, so what? This is suddenly a boxing game? Okay. Okay, okay, so we can move to dodge, okay? Okay, just constantly smacking him, I guess. There we go. Punch his lights out, Jot! There we go. Oh yeah! Jot needs a new shirt now.
The beast was bested.
And like cartoon logic, he's simply just how he
Plucky
was.
Squire, triumphant.
Yay!
Ah, back in the hive. Feels good. Yo, many thanks, John. You did me a solid. That honey badger was really messing with my beeswax. Anyhow, gang, what brings you here? Moonbeard sent us, Benny. You can really do with some of that beeswax if you have some to spare. Sure, Pip, my man. Hey, guys. Here you go.
Beeswax get.
Compliments to the whiz.
Yes?
What's with all this ominous darkness?
Gasp! It must be Humgrump! What evil are you up to now this time? Wah, wah, wah! Okay. That's normal, right? I guess not.
Down they fell.
No! Oof. Ouch. They squeaked. Don't worry. Just a few broken bones
with Moonbeard
and bloody faces. Yeah, it's Humgrump, all right. Always up to treacherous trickery, that one. There's something rather odd about the magic he used. And this is not usually how the story goes, you know. I'm sorry. Are you breaking the fourth wall there, Moonbeard? Well, I mean, I guess you seem like, you know, the level 20 wizard that's like the guide and protector of the adventuring group, really. Although, with the fact that you're like laying down such sick beats, you probably have a few levels in Bard, so not entirely wizard, maybe like 15-5, really, I might say, really, so 15 wizard, 5 Bard, maybe. So can you inspire us as well, then? As to say, yeah, forget about that. It's the job for the Plucky Squire, Jot. Humgrump is at Tome Tower. Head there, make sure that creepy little twerp doesn't cause any more bother. Hello? Oh, hello, little girl.
It was Violet.
Oh, hello, Violet.
Violet was a trainee witch with a love of art. And Jot's childhood friend.
Such friends.
Hi, Jot. We got another Humgrump situation, huh? Moonbeard gave me the skinny.
Really? I mean, you just walked in here. Are you completely sure? I mean, and you came from the north. So how... whatever. Alright. Anyway. That Weasley wizard is at Tome Tower. You kids head over there. And Jot, put a stop to Humgrump's malarkey. I'll look into that strange green magic. And have a donut. But that's by the by. Later.
Goodbye and good luck. Although, you never really need it, Jot. No lie, I'm pumped that I'm gonna get to see the Plucky Squire in action.
What do you mean? Is that... You're our childhood friend. How could you not have seen, like, anything that we do?
Kapow! Lead the way, Jot.
Sure. Okay. Alright. Friend get. I wonder, can we use Violet as a character, really? As a playable character? Jot felt an urgent need to get going to Tome Tower. Especially since we have, like, an odd, eerie black void back here. I'm not sure how Moonbeard is surviving back there, but then again, he's the level 20 character. Alright. No, thank you for that. I'm just swinging at all the trees now. Oh, see, another idea. See? I know. It's that I know how to do this. Just destroy everything, really, so. That's the modus operandi for any adventure character. And so, the Plucky Squire set off to Tome Tower. Look, these are gangster mice. I'm assuming you're not good. Nope, okay. Alright, sorry, mouse. Get rid of these goboblins as well. No! How dare you? Hup! Violet just seems to back off whenever... Oh, hello. Got a scroll. You got a new piece of artwork. Press square to show in gallery. Okay. Take a look. Enjoy the art. Concept area mountains. Some early concepting of game environments. This would eventually become the green lands in the early chapters of the game. Oh, okay. So, we get like an artwork gallery full of like collectibles, I guess. A spring in his step. I'm sorry, mice, but you apparently are gangster mice. Looking to hoard all the cheese, I suppose. And you can't hoard all the cheese is for everyone. A gleam in his plucky eye. I missed that one. The blank swung blank. What? What the? What's up, Violet? You got anything? You got anything more to say about that? About the situation? Yeah? You help us out a little bit, other than just saying what the? Anyway, there is a word on the ground. Pick up. It is gate. Huh. So maybe this is part of the. So this is part of the gameplay then, is that we have to fill in words, fill in sentences. The gate swung. I guess there must be the word for open around here. Throw this. There's no charge attack, so. Nope. Gonna wake him up. Take this, goblins. There we go. Ah! There's the word for open. Get you. The open swung gate. That's it, right? Of course not. Of course, yes, I know. I'm being silly here. The gate swung open. Alright.
Nice! You always have a way with words, John.
Well, we are a writer, of course. So that's part of the gameplay then, is that we're gonna be able to, like, fill in words in order to make things happen. And that's kind of neat, really. Hello. You walking stand, I guess?
Greetings, brave warriors. My name's Martina. Nice to meet you. Your adventures cut down fearsome enemies, and I slash prices. Let me show you what I have for sale.
Okay. Sword throw badge. Throw your sword to attack enemies or retrieve goodies from a distance. Oh, seems very useful. Yes, I will buy that. Jot got the sword throw badge. Press R2 to throw your sword and again to retrieve it. Do you want to test this move out? No, we'll do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Do it live. We'll do it live! We'll do it live! Anyway, and an art scroll for 10. Got a new piece of artwork. Oh, what the? Boxing minigame. We knew we wanted to feature a boxing minigame, but it took a while to land on exactly who your opponent would be. As it turns out, it wouldn't be a giant muscular duck. Huh. Well, I suppose that's an upgrade, really, so, I mean, I don't know. I think it still might work, really, a bit, but, yep, Honey Badger kind of makes more sense, really, with what we're looking for. I mean, why would a duck be looking for honey?
It was lovely to make your acquaintance. Be sure to check in again. Next time we meet, I'll have new stock. You keep saving the land from bad business, and my business will save you from bad deals. So long, brave warriors.
Alright, bye, Martina. You have anything else?
There's nothing left to buy.
Yeah, you still open up the shop. Okay. Well, thanks for letting us know, Martina. Anything there? Okay. So Violet still hasn't done anything. I fear that she's just gonna follow us around. That's wonderful. Maybe she'll just be our chronicler of our adventures. Oh, hello, bird. Excuse me. Okay, we cannot jump and slash. Okay, I forgot about that. Fine, beady birds. How dare you? You tweet at me, and I'm gonna slash you up. You go tweet, I go swish, swish. Swish, swish, clang, clang. Hello. hello. You found a lost glitch bird. It will return to its homeland. That's wonderful. So what's a glitch bird? You gonna fill me in on that? No? Very well. To Tome Tower. Very well. Further we go.
Well, there it is, that mysterious ancient owl. All the knowledge of Mojo is supposed to be stored in there, you know?
Not good.
Whoa! Not sure the ground should be doing this. Gasp!
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother indeed.
Chapter 2. Tome Tower.
Thanks for blowing into a bottle for us.
Our heroes hung on to the cliff's edge by their fingernails.
Oh
And
no!
suddenly,
Yes?
they were grabbed and
Hello?
hoisted up. By whom?
By Holmes? Ah!
By Thrash.
Thrash. Hi, Thrash.
Thrash was a mountain troll,
Ah!
and Jot and Violet's childhood friend.
Ah, trio
The
friends.
trio had not been together for quite a while, and so were very happy to be reunited.
Indeed, friendship is magic.
Thrash! Oh boy, you really saved our skins. Are we happy to see you? Triple trouble together again.
Okay. I'm just stoked I could find you, dudes. After all this craziness kicked off, I checked in with Moonbeard. He told me you were both heading to Tome Tower. I figured I'd help you on your way. The path is direct, huh? Well, there's more than one route to Tome Tower. Let's get down to the ground. And how? Which way? Wait. Is that Thrash? Weren't we going that way anyway? Except, you know, we would have gone over to the right here, and now we're just going down that way.
Huh, this is really quite high, isn't it? Well, if anyone can lead the way down, it's Thrash. Let's do this.
Sure. Alright. Be careful there, Violet.
Woohoo!
Alright, we're in another platform area. Oh, and rolling boulders. Got more goboblins. You brutes, get out of the way first. Okay, that was not good of me. That out of the way. I don't think I'd be able to jump over those. I'm just kind of curious if there would be anything beyond there. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. So there was just enough headroom for me to do so. Smash, Goblin! No! No, you're supposed to fall on that. That's what I wanted, at least. Safe areas. Aha! There we go. Anything else? Hey, Thrash! And here was Thrash, waiting on the ground as cool as a cucumber. Nice climbing, dude! Where's Violet? Violet?
Hello, Violet!
You both got down that cliffside with banging style.
You had a good rhythm going on there, dudes. You think? You know, I did feel rather graceful, sort of like a hopping mountain rabbit. Well, now we're down on the ground. Let's get it to Tome Tower. Lead the way, Plucky Squire.
Okay, well, alright, so, alright, all of our friends are gonna travel with us. Well, the adventure is usually better once you have people to share it with, so. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. Is that all the rocks are popping out of the book and turning into 3D objects. Nice.
Look at those bouncing boulders. They're just vanishing into thin air.
Majorly weird. Yes, indeed weird. I'm certain it'll have no bearing on what's actually going to happen here with the story. Gonna pick up these ideas first, and not get crushed by boulders. I mean, we can't fly, so we have to watch out for falling rocks. Two-tone tower. Whee!
A bull! It looks angry. Good job none of us is wearing red. Phew!
You want to say that? You want to run by us again, Violet? Jot's wearing red.
Is it red? I suppose it is kind of a red.
Dear, are you red-green colorblind? That seems like a fatal flaw for someone that's an artist. I mean, but then again, I'm sure you could still find ways to work with those colors.
More of a crimson than a scarlet.
I don't think bulls are that picky. Yep, problems for us. Okay, Mr. Bull. No, stay away from our friends. How dare you? It's certainly rude to charge someone without any sort of pretense, just because I'm wearing red. I don't think blue would be Jot's color, especially since his hair is kind of blue. It would just all be like one big little mush. Aha! Scroll kit. New piece of artwork. Character Jot. Early character design. This was before Jot was a writer and didn't have a quill in his hat. He already has that plucky disposition, though. Okay, now wonder. Yeah, and if you notice, really, so if you look at Jot's sword, is that there's that little line that's going up to the tip of his sword, very much like an ink pen. It's like a fountain pen. So, theming. Right, more ideas, more money is. Got to have money in order to survive in this world. I mean, creatives need money, so... Ah! No! Rats, I'm so sorry! I wish I could just shoo you away. Hey look, a door. And we can't do nothing about it. We are indeed in need of a key. Hello? Hello? Hold up, is that Moonbeard? He looks much more petite than usual.
Oh, that's not Moonbeard, Thrash. That's Minibeard. He's like a tiny version of Moonbeard. Usually you'll find him in Moonbeard's house, helping him out. Today it looks like he's out and about. Hey, Minibeard, what's cooking? Yo, you need a key if you want to be journeying onward. If you walk to the right here, you just might find one. Free advice from old Minibeard. Thanks, Minibeard. Helpful fellow. You know, if you're stuck on something and Minibeard is around, always pays to ask him. He's full of answers.
Sure thing, thanks, Minibeard.
Yo, you need a key if you want to be on her.
Okay, there you go. Okay, Thrash, Violet, are you just gonna stay there? Alright, sure, I guess that's fair. It's not like you two are helping out with the fighting, really, or anything. Besides, we are the Plucky Squire, we are the adventurer, so we're the only one with a weapon. They always say the pen is mightier than the sword. But what if it is a pen sword? Ever stop to consider that? So what would it mean? So what would be the power level of a pen sword? Yeah. Jump in. Okay, one pull down. Right, 2 bulls down. And that is a baddie gate. Fully cleared, we can get out. Oop, oop, okay. Oh, the grass. Jot, adventurer, writer, and professional lawn care associate. I'm gonna put you down here. Oh, no, we're just gonna take me directly over to Minibeard.
You got the key. I knew you did.
Thanks, Mini Beard dude! And now they're gonna follow me. Okay, I'm just gonna put you down here. Seems to be something over here. Nope, just more grass. Well, might as well grab as many ideas as we can. Hoo ha! Hoo hoo ha! Ha hoo ha! Now my gaming instincts is that this might be a secret wall. Like if this were a Zelda game, I'd be plucking my sword against this to hear if it actually sounds hollow. But it doesn't seem like that's the case really here, so... maybe I might come across something like that later on. Anyway, key get. Open up door. Thank you, door! Here was a secluded forest. And we're sealed behind.
Ah, greetings, Travelers 3. My name is Topsy.
Hey, Topsy!
I see you're on a quest of some kind. You know, Topsy may be able to help you. But there's something you could perhaps assist me with first. Namely, my tummy. It is empty. I left my biscuits around here somewhere, you see. And the landscape seems to have changed somewhat, which has resulted in those biscuits becoming lost. A cat shouldn't be parted from their biscuits. We'll find them for you, Topsy. Oh, that would be extraordinarily helpful, Nya. A little advice, Nya. There's a word in that sentence just there that might be the key to all these land-shifting antics. You might identify which word is causing all the mischief by giving it a good whack.
You mean like this word here that has the ominous... oh, a forest here that has the ominous little swirls around it? Aha! Pick up. Pick down. You can smack words with square. Okay. Here was a secluded. Okay. So maybe if we find another word, is that we can change the landscape. Oh, there's the word ruin over there. And Violet and Thrash are just, again, just gonna stay over there while I do all the work. Sure. Thanks, friends. You're very helpful. You know, not like I couldn't use the help of, like, maybe Violet, some of your magic, or Thrash, like, your agile ways, really, to help get around some of these things. Nope, I've got it. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm not bitter at all. No way. Everything's fine. So look, hey, Ruin. Destroy the Goblin! Goblin! Sneak attack! And sneak attack damage. Ah. Dodge, roll, dodge, roll. Oh wait, I haven't been throwing my sword. Push, 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 push. Can I grab the word from here? Push. No, a push. Nope, okay, I actually have to pick it up. See. Jot found Topsy's biscuits. What do you have, Mini Beard?
This forest be dense, difficult to push things through it. But the path might be easier going all around if the forest wasn't a forest. Weird thought.
Certainly, I suppose. Let me see. Okay, alright, so this is something we're pulling along here. Gonna put you there. I'm being preemptive here. I realize that things are probably gonna change. Let's just see how it changes, though. We change it to a secluded ruin. Everything is ruined! It is indeed all ruined. Oh, and there's mice. Bonk, bonk. Sorry, little mice. I was crazy once. They put me in a room full of rats. Rats, I hate rats. They make me crazy. Huh. Noticeable indentation on the ground. Let's push this over here. And if we change it back to a forest, that should definitely be able to take it around. Bonk. Wait, hold on. Barrel, get the barrel. Remember, one of the main, subtle protagonists of any adventure character is barrels. We must destroy every single barrel we come across. Yep, indeed. Let's now cross here. And there's, oh look, another strange indentation. Right there. Switch forest. Back to ruin. Ruin. Here, Topsy. And I use that word loosely. We found your biscuits.
My biscuits! How I've dreamed of this moment. Travelers, you have my sincerest thanks. The prospect of the snack brings a smile to my face.
You weren't smiling before. It's the same face you've had ever since we saw you. Oh, wait, you were on your back the entire time? Okay. I suppose... Well, then if that's the case, then your smiley face wasn't actually a smile but a frown? I guess that makes sense then.
This land is full of puzzles and trickery. Always remember, things are sometimes not what they seem. When you get stuck, try to see things from a different angle. Good luck, biscuit saviors.
Alright. Thank you very much, Topsy. And thanks for the advice. You have now been more helpful than my quote-unquote best friends. So, anyway. Ah, it looks like Tome Tower is just ahead of us. Hi, Martina. What else do you have for us now?
We meet again. Care to take a look at my current selection?
Oh, we have quite a few things here. See, a spin attack badge. Charge up and release a devastating spin attack to easily cut through groups of enemies. Sword damage upgrade 1. Increase the power of John's sword for all sword attacks. Art scroll. Okay. So we've got some stuff that we need to work to. Jump attack badge. Perform a powerful and surprising downward strike from the air. Excuse me. Alright. Well, we'll go for our sword damage upgrade at least. John upgraded his sword damage. Right, and art scroll. Moonbeard. Let's see, Moonbeard. Early character design. Moonbeard before his sunglasses. Yeah, this was Moonbeard before he was cool, really so. Before he was so jiggy in with it. But before he decided to respec and put some levels into Bard. Anyways. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, the spin attack badge might be okay. I don't think we really need it right now, so I guess our priority should probably go for the jump attack badge. And that's going to be a bit. It's fine what we have now. Right, thank you, Martina. You're a very helpful living stand, really. Hey, at least you're not bound to a certain place. It's that you can take your business everywhere you go. To Tome Tower.
Our trio stopped in their tracks. There, on the horizon, loomed Tome Tower.
So mysterious. And it's suddenly night now? Well, that's a little concerning.
Wow, it got dark around here pretty fast. There's some magic afoot. Everything feels kind of fizzy.
There was a strange electricity in the air? What? Okay. That's a thing that just happened.
Haha, I think we're in danger.